Everybody, welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Chris.
Ross.
Alex.
And today we're going to be reading you some lines from the Gospel according to St. Peter, written by Moses Barrett III. We're going to go... Let's see here.
Oh boy.
I need you to turn to Book 2, Still Writing in My Diary, 2nd edition.
God dang it.
Chapter 2, Did You Miss Me, featuring Baby Ty.
Oh my god.
See, I came around early. It was me and Miss Birdie. It ain't nothing to a pimp. It ain't nothing to a baller. Worldwide hustling. Known shot caller. And with that, we will end today's service. And next week, we'll read more from the Gospel according to St. Peter,
That's like
written by Moses Barrett III.
It's like a 1.5 star for me.
That's fucking... That shit's hilarious.
Definitely not Peter's or Birdman's best work.
Birdman's.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Alex.
The inaugural run.
All right, so we're going to start it off. There's not much going on for hip-hop. Go figure. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Repeated, regurgitated shit from last week that we got more info on.
Right.
DJ Premier, when making the new Gangstar album, the best one yet, he did try to get Kendrick and Drake on it as well, but they were too busy working on other projects. So J. Cole was the only one whose schedule permitted him to submit a verse, I guess. So we could have had Kendrick and Drake and J. Cole all on the same album.
I get it, but I think in my opinion...
Plus more. I think there was more.
J. Cole is like the Bill Murray of the rap world. Hear me out.
Okay.
This guy... A lot of people were, when they were doing that huge fuck J. Cole thing or whatever, he figured out some people that were saying that shit and actually pulled up on him and was like, yo, why fuck J. Cole? And they were like, oh, no, man, it's just, a fad or whatever. And then end up, doing music with him and shit like that. So, it's almost like if you say J. Cole 3 times, he will pop up type shit.
That would be cool.
That's
we could use
sweet.
the views.
Yeah, for sure.
J. Cole, J. Cole, J. Cole, J. Cole, J. Cole,
Right?
J. Cole, J. Cole.
J. Cole, we need a feature.
Yeah, come here, candy man.
Who's J. Cole? Just kidding.
So
He'll just show up at your house. Why? Why, Roddy?
I thought that was cool. I thought that was cool that they're being open about it, that they asked everybody in the universe to be on the album.
For sure.
And not many people showed up, I guess.
They're like, nah.
It sucks. It's like, oh yeah, I'm too busy to submit a verse over months. How long do you think they get before they want the verse in? I need a verse by next week or some shit. Is it that?
I don't think it's like that. They have a project that probably takes months to put together. Mm-hmm. The thing is if you're in a, there's a particular, when I was writing and shit, there was, particular moods you go through. So, all of your shit from a particular time period sounds the same. Mm-hmm. And if you're releasing album shit on shit that's going to come out before the album, it kind of gives it away. You know what I mean? Gives what you're thinking away, gives your flows away, give your different cadences away, give your ideas away and shit like that. And, it makes it hard for some artists to be able to just do that shit and say it's all right.
Right. So, did you get a chance to listen to it, Alex, at all? The Gangstar album?
I can't say it's on my radar, honestly.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I don't know. It's something that we didn't really need, you know what I'm saying?
Harsh.
I'm just saying.
I can agree with that, yeah.
I like the old shit.
Oh, yeah.
Too much to, listen to the new shit.
I need to start a new Facebook message group called something where people just put what other people should listen to for hip-hop in it and put some younger people in there so they're like, the baby, 10 times and that's all it's going to be. I still haven't listened to him yet.
I am younger people.
I am younger people.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So we're probably going to do a quick one today. Mm-hmm. Not entirely sure because I'm sure it's going to turn political because today was the second impeachment
100%.
inquiry hearing with Marie Jovanovic, I think, maybe. Who cares? No, I'm kidding. I care. You can tell by our shirts that we care. If you're watching on YouTube, it says, "Okay, Boomer."
But then, don't do that.
Don't do that. What?
So what?
You know what that means
on
nowadays, right?
Oh yeah.
It?
Yeah, you shouldn't.
It means tree. For tree, y'all.
Oh, tree, yeah.
Sure.
But shouts out to Die for Floral. Look them up on Facebook. TODYEFORFLORAL to Die for Floral and more. They're the ones that hooked us up with these t-shirts, and it just happens to be I'm smashing the owner of that business. You know what I mean?
All right.
This is great.
Yeah, so it's DYE to die for. I just want to. I can't stress that enough. That it is like a pun.
Yes.
Terrible fucking pun.
Yeah.
Well,
But it's there.
well,
It's my, I mean, you know.
She's
who
not
it
gonna
is.
listen. She's not gonna listen. She
No.
ain't gonna hear the smoke.
No. She'll be like, the one episode she listens
Yup.
to, she's like, damn it, Bryce.
Next, she's a guest and she fucking chews my ass out, but that's fine. We need the views.
Yes.
Death Stranding, Kojima said Americans probably won't get Death Stranding, the video game masterpiece by Japanese video game director Kojima, Hideo Kojima. He said Americans probably won't get Death Stranding because it isn't a first-person shooter. It flies higher than a first-person shooter.
I
I get where he's coming from. I'm not even mad.
Fly higher than a pack of ducks.
Ain't no fly higher.
It's like a flock of ducks. I don't even know what.
Oh,
I don't know either.
A gander of geese.
A gander.
I feel like
I don't even know.
that shit is like that comment.
If you read the full
kinda-
context of the article, it's not bad. But since I took this snippet, it just
I'm
sounds like an
that sounds
insult.
fucking horrible.
Yeah. But
Is that what we consume as a country heist? Because those are the video games I normally
Yes.
play.
Well,
so
the main reason he
I feel
said that
personally attacked.
is because someone asked him, like, well, everywhere but the U.S. it has, like, rave reviews. It only has mixed reviews in the U.S.
yeah.
And that was what he said, is why he thought...
Europe, Italy, Japan, or whatever.
Yeah.
He said they all have great reviews for it. But it's fine because I like narrative games that are not necessarily action paced. So it would probably be in my wheelhouse.
I know they were talking about it had, like, product placement and shit. And that was, like, like Monster Energy drinks and shit.
That's fucking crazy. Because I remember, was it Fallout?
I guess I'm not too.
Which
worried
game
about
has
that.
Nuka-Cola in it?
Fallout.
So I was like playing that game, playing the shit out of that game, and then I heard they were doing a soda release, and like, I could understand the marketing thing, and that's fucking dope. But
That's disgusting.
what?
Your watch face is just disgusting.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
But like product placement is dope. But again, back to what we were talking about. A lot of first place shooters are super popular right now, like Fortnite, PUBG, all of this other shit. And I feel like it seems one note, but is that what we're really doing right now is my question.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
is
it's
that
America. The shooter's always going to be a thing, whether you
For
like
sure.
it or not.
For sure.
Oh, I thought that was a joke. Because
Well, it is kind of
It's
a
like
joke.
because
the
of
truth.
the shootings, you know?
But
That wasn't necessarily what I was going for.
Yeah.
More so gun issues.
Oh,
you know,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
I would
Okay.
say the majority of people who play video games, the majority of games, the most popular games are the ones that don't require commitment, which is like your first-person shooter where you can go in 4 rounds, done, or a round and done. 10 minutes, you're out. Arcade games, old arcade games, a 1/4 super hard fucking game. You
Yep.
could beat it in 4 hours if you really tried.
Sports
but it's
games,
just super fucking
sports
hard, so you
games
can't.
where you can set like 2-minute quarters if you want to,
Yeah.
Yep.
just play
Just
through.
one-
Obviously, mobile games where you can just fucking
look-
tap a phone.
Look at America. Like, there's a game, that Monster Hunter game. How is that even, like, a thing?
Monster Hunter World I
Waves.
like.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
To me, that's worse than like a shooter game because you're literally just like doing.
I
the
liked
same-
it.
you're
It
doing
reminded
this-
me of Fantasy
It's like
Star Online.
it's like we'll go out and we'll kill this monster. We'll skin it. We'll take it back to town, get better armor from that, and then we'll go out and kill a bigger monster and just rinse and repeat.
But that's like every game though. Every game is always tiers to go gather gear that's slightly stronger to go to the next tier.
Yep, you play
Next enemy.
You play regular, then you play nightmare, then you play
like
hell.
Hellbale and stuff
Yep.
like that.
Essentially, yep.
Alex is like,
What
Well,
wheelhouse,
it's true. I mean, it's pretty much every single game.
What wheelhouse does
Except for-
Bioshock fall in?
That would be like probably just like sci-fi horror or something.
Okay.
try hard.
I mean, I love
No,
that.
it's like
just
very
trying to
little
think-
horror, but it's
Yeah.
I mean,
it was good. And at the time, it was really out there.
it's more of like actually a first-person shooter RPG, though. It's actually more of a
narrative type.
Because I'm like trying to find
Experience.
a game that I like that does not.
No, not really even more narrative. It's because much narrative is a Fallout game.
the
probably.
Outer Worlds. It's like Mass Effect 2, and Fallout had a baby, and it's amazing.
I do want to play it. I might have to do it through the Microsoft Store. Halo, the Master Chief Collections announced for Steam in early December. So
Oh yeah, dude.
fuck, I gotta fucking buy that.
Halo 2. If Steam could put up servers for matchmaking for Halo 2,
I bet you they're gonna do Reach, which I played a lot of Reach, but not it's not as appealing as Halo 2, because Halo Reach is like, oh, we're gonna add powers, ultimates, like
Halo 2.
every single fucking game.
Halo 2, it's like how fast can you BXR, right?
Yep. Halo 2 is pure. It's just pure. It's like
How well?
I fucking hate first person shooters
How well
that
can-
add ultimates.
Yeah.
How well?
Because
can
it
you
just
do this?
adds because it just means balance issues. That's all it means, and that's Reach and
It's true.
Black Ops 4 and stuff.
Oh,
Black Ops 4 was
Like
addicting
everyone's
though.
doing it now, and it's stupid.
Yep.
Modern Warfare, like I've heard a mixed bag about that one too. Like even though
Yeah, I don't give a shit about those Call of Duties. I only cared about Black Ops.
Black
Oh,
Ops.
and the first like narrative PlayStation
If you
games where you actually played a game.
if you do that kind of thing, you gotta like make a character have weaknesses too. I think.
Yeah,
Like,
like-
to balance it out.
Like alcoholism.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Like-
that's like most video games like
Like for a game like, for example, League of Legends, like you'll have an OP character, but like maybe he won't have a way to like crowd control
Combat racism.
or something like that.
he'll give into it.
They'll have something he's weak to, but like in these other games, it's like, oh, it's like playing the same character except his ultimate power is different. That's it. There's no weakness to the character.
Okay, you're talking about League though.
I was making a comparison.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's not a narrative game or anything.
No, I was comparing it to Black Ops with the powers. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's just. I mean, ever since Overwatch, that's what every single team shooter needs.
well, it's all like a rock paper scissors anyway. Is how they balance things.
Yeah. Even
So
though
it's-
other games did it first, but it's like
Balance.
Yeah. They go back and forth on the scale because there's never true balance. Because then it's just boredom. People need to feel that OP season, or some shit like just for
What do you
a
mean
little bit.
Overwatch's way to balance it? Well, never mind.
Patch.
That's what all of them do. They all have where, you got to charge up the ultimate ability. And if you're better
Yep.
at doing that, then you're just better.
Yeah. But then there's metas and counters and all that shit, and then it just gets into the balance issue, and that's
well,
what I hate
meta is
about
just
that.
people circle jerking around something anyway.
Well, nobody counters Bastion, but whatever.
Passion, yeah, there's counters to Passion.
At
it's
least
the
just like,
ninja.
what?
It's the Ninja
Samurai,
Gaiden.
Yeah.
Fucking that
Oh, you mean the guy that
You deflect.
deflects
you
or
mean the guy
reflects
that
damage.
people like who don't know how to play
Genji.
usually try to play?
Yeah,
and then
Genji.
fail?
Yeah,
Yep.
I play him a lot, and I suck
Just
at
like that Hanzo guy too, I think.
Yeah.
Hanzo's,
Oh, Hanzo's like the noob cannon
Hanzo
because he has the
myths are
one
like the
like
worst.
one shot kill.
He's
He's
the
just
worst,
like
Alex said,
just charge and just like if you hit him, they die, and it's like cool.
It's like when you're on attack, when someone locks Hanzo, it's like you may as well just leave the game because
He's like, just wait till I get a kill by shooting my bounce arrow in a room.
Oh.
Like
he doesn't even have that anymore. But no, once you get a
good because that was
once you're
stupid.
attacking and you get a Hanzo and a Widowmaker on your team, like just uninstall the game because
You're not strong enough to win.
No, it's a fucking pain in the ass.
Because they got to hit their shots first.
Yep. So I don't blame Kojima for saying those things. I think he's being a little harsh on the American community because
There was supposed to be a movie, and whoever was going to do it pulled out. Was that an American company?
I think the Americans are more balanced when it comes to their
Liking different types of games.
liking different types of games, but also dick riding and hating at the same time.
What's the last really story-driven game that the American audience is critically liked?
That's what I was trying to think of. That's what I was like.
None.
I'm like Witcher 3.
Yeah, probably.
I was just thinking.
Well, there's Breath of the Wild where people are like, "Oh my god, did Nintendo just Control C, Control V Zelda? That's a 98 out of 100. We've only done this to 3 other games."
Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
And the game's just fucking trash. I fucking hate that game so fucking much. It's the brand.
But you can
people
climb
dick ride them
walls.
brands.
Yeah.
Just like Kojima. People
And you can glide.
Yeah. If he makes a game, the people who played Metal Gear Solid are like, they've already come. That's it.
Yep.
They're like,
And then
oh,
it's
need to change my pants
It's
and
literally like Amazon Delivery Simulator 2019 or whatever, where you pick up boxes and drop them off.
Yep. Yep.
And you carry a baby thing with a little baby with you.
Yep. I don't know, in much of the game because I'm avoiding spoilers because I'll probably play it at some
The
point.
streamer I was watching, he was like, "Oh, I think my baby's dying," or so he grabs it and he's like, "Shake the baby."
Oh God! What's the equivalent? What do you think the equivalent for America to understand what Hideo Kojima is? Like Steve Jobs? Do you think?
That's what a lot of people compare him to, actually,
Okay.
which is funny.
But I don't think
He's
Steve
a visionary
Jobs is
for no
not
reason. He just
Yeah.
has a job and does a job.
Steve Jobs had designers that made the products, and he sold them. Is
That's-
kind of what
yeah.
it was.
Do you
That's
remember
what I
how
was trying to
Kojima
get.
used to
Okay.
look years ago in interviews and stuff, where he had really long hair, looked like he didn't keep himself at all? I'm like, dude, that guy just grinded really hard when he was younger.
Who?
Fucking Kojima.
Oh yeah, dude, the guy.
Now he's got it made, man. He
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
What? Oh man, I'm trying to think of who. So he would be like a director that
he said he wants to make movies eventually.
people would
Martin
just
Scorsese
they can't
or
do
something?
wrong.
Martin Scorsese.
What has he done that's
Steven
wrong?
Spielberg.
Not much.
Steven Spielberg, if he wants a cliff there, there's a cliff there.
Oh, what's that one director that did Terminator? I can't remember his fucking name.
James Cameron.
Yeah, it's he's like a James Cameron. He can do no wrong.
Even if he
Even
has
though
a
he
bad-
has done.
even if he has a bad movie, he'll make $2 billion. So
Yeah, pretty much. It's it's only up. It's only up for
pretty
me.
much.
But yeah, I don't fault him. I mean, I obviously can't give a review for Death Stranding. It's pretty much mixed. People think it's really fucking boring because they expected some Metal Gear Solid, I can't even describe Metal Gear Solid because it's just a fucking shit show. I did not like that game on PlayStation. So.
I know people who love those games.
Right.
Yeah,
I couldn't even get into it on PlayStation, so I never tried any of the
I've
other
never
ones.
played one, so
I did.
Yeah, other Chris likes them, and there's a 2-hour cutscene at the end of Metal Gear Solid 4 or something. It's like a movie, and that's why he wants to direct movies.
I played Siphon Filter when I was younger. Is that the same thing?
Oh shit!
Siphon Filter is
Siphon
just
Filter
better in every aspect of Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, absolutely. That taser that. No matter the distance, you can just lock on to someone, shoot it, and it tases them, and you can hold it, and then they shake until they start on fire.
Me playing Splinter Cell Race.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, that's way better than Metal Gear for sure. Diablo 4, they have announced that it will be online only, which is essentially every single game now.
Yeah.
That's especially multiplayer, so I don't give a shit.
Was 3 offline playable?
No.
Okay, well then I wouldn't.
I don't know, but I'm
expect
saying no.
It probably wasn't. If it was, I'd be surprised. I think it might be actually because I know people who played on their Switch when they didn't have the internet. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Diablo 3, yeah.
Was Diablo 3 offline at all?
I mean, I could be.
I'll
wrong.
Google that shit, dude. D3 doesn't need an offline mode to cut server costs. It's just bad piled on bad piled on bad. What the fuck?
So is it saying that there is an offline mode?
Yeah, I don't know. Any way to play Diablo 3 offline? This is in 2019.
I mean, I could be wrong.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa because it actually checks your connection to Battle.net before you even load into the main menu.
I literally watched someone play it like where I work, and I'm pretty sure he didn't have internet.
It's playable offline on Switch, not on PC.
Oh, see? I was wondering.
Because he said he's like, can I play it offline because I'm rubber banding because I have bad internet? And they're like, nope. Not possible. I personally don't care. I do like, because I don't even play Diablo 2 online anymore because Battle.net has a very extremely small community now of like actual people who play online. So I play the single player D2. Can't even remember the name.
Well,
of
you're
it.
gonna play it on single player. You may as well put it on a Pi 4 and do it then.
Fuck, I could. I think. Well, you can. I
The
think.
problem with online is it's like I tried playing it online like a week ago, and I got disconnected after playing for 3 hours, and I was kind of mad
On what game?
on Diablo 2, and it won't let me log into the character for like for a long time after that. I don't know why.
That is weird.
I was able to log into my other character, but that one I couldn't log into, and I think I quit, and I never tried it after that.
You guys are playing Diablo 2 online?
Well, no, I did it for a few hours, and then when that happened, I quit. So,
Oh, okay. So you're already done.
Yep.
I want to get Chris to play it.
Like, I should have just played it offline, then I wouldn't have it disconnecting probably.
Yeah. I think I could still connect like through OpenNet maybe with someone to like trade or something, but I don't know. I just have like a level like high 70s Sork and then MF Sork and then doing like an Amazon and shit on the side. But that's it. That's it for Diablo. Every single week, I will either talk about Diablo or Eminem. I could fit it into any podcast, any conversation, any
What if
situation.
Eminem played Diablo?
That would be cool.
You're gonna write him a letter now.
Write him a letter.
Dear
Dude,
Slim.
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling. Chris, go ahead and talk about that fucking Netflix shit.
Actress Monique is suing Netflix for race, gender discrimination. She was teed up to do a special for them, and they offered her significantly less money than they would offer other acts.
Like Dave Chappelle and Amy Schumer.
Yeah.
Specifically, that's who she was referencing.
For sure. I put that in there because I don't really care.
She did a smear campaign
Is
earlier this year for this shit.
Shouldn't pay be based on star power though? I mean,
It is,
Okay,
and that's
The
what
thing
they
is,
tried
like-
to explain.
The thing is even if it is based on star power or popularity or whatever, like I gotta watch my own pockets, you know what I mean? That'll be like me coming on this podcast bitching about other podcasts. Like, I don't care what other podcasts are doing. I'm doing my thing, they're doing their thing, and whatever. Like, how the fuck, like, you'd have to find a comparable artist to compare yourself to. How is she comparing herself to Dave Chappelle?
yeah.
Like, Amy Schumer, I'm not a fan, so maybe she's in the same wheelhouse. I don't watch any of her shit.
And I guess
But
she
you
was
can't
more
compare
active than
yourself
Dave
to
Chappelle for all those years that Dave wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, but
But
like,
she's out of practice. I think because I mean it's not like she does specials a lot. The thing is what Dave Chappelle did was he recorded his own specials and sold them to Netflix.
Yeah, there you go.
Monique wants Netflix money to make her specials.
Yep.
yeah.
So Dave Chappelle went out, sold out, the venues he was going to, and recorded, edited, whatever, his
Paid for it to be
own
done,
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he sold them to Netflix.
Yep.
Monique wants Netflix to pay her Dave Chappelle money to create specials.
Yeah. And then, too, like, who the fuck are going to watch these specials? Like, I enjoyed Monique in her heyday when she was, like, hosting comedy things. So, like, the Cedric the Entertainer comedy lineup or whatever, where Cedric the Entertainer is like the guy that hosts it, and he tells a few jokes in between these younger comedians or new to the game. Yeah. So like I really like her in that role, and I think that would be dope. But like as far as a standalone special, like I'm not watching an entire special of Monique. Like,
what's she gonna talk about for like a special?
What I mean, she's gonna.
I don't know.
I mean, obviously, gender and race discrimination is gonna be interact.
I'm not saying that.
Maybe
It's pretty much
I
everybody.
want to go on the
nowadays.
record and say I'm not saying that race and or gender discrimination does not exist anywhere in Hollywood or any work thing. I just don't care enough about Monique to think that she should deserve the same money as Dave Chappelle. Like, no way.
Yep.
It's not because she's a woman either. It's just she's not as funny as Dave Chappelle to me.
same.
You
But
know?
I haven't seen her since. What's that comedy show from way back in the day that was on cable with like Martin Lawrence?
Def Jam, Def Comedy
Yeah,
Jam.
Def Comedy Jam. I don't think I've seen her since that. So
That was when she was just taking off, and then she started to like
do
host,
TV shows and shit.
do TV shows, host like comedy specials at the Apollo, like all of this other crazy shit. And I was like, that was your heyday. You don't have a wraparound like Dave Chappelle has a wraparound where he's like, yo, I'm going to take 40 years off and come back still super funny. Like, that's not what happens.
It blows my mind. I mean, more power to you. Good luck on your fight. I personally don't think she will be successful because her smear campaign was not successful.
Right.
Netflix didn't cave. People, she publicly asked everybody to unsubscribe to Netflix in solidarity with her, and I can't imagine many people did. No. She pretty much was quiet after that, and now she's filing a suit with Netflix, and it was pretty much they offered her money. There was I think they made her an offer, and they made no effort to make a counter offer, and they just got upset at what they were initially offered, and then went on a smear campaign. And I don't know what amount. I can't remember what amount she was offered, but
I don't know.
It wasn't. It was maybe $500,000 per like special or something. So it's not like $9 million or whatever Dave Chappelle got for his or something.
Yeah, right.
Wasn't it insane?
It was pretty insane for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, like double digits, wasn't it? Yeah, double digit mil. So more power to you. We'll see where that goes in the future.
Right.
Ross, go ahead and talk about your next babies that you want to talk about here.
Is it the Netflix one?
Yes.
And the other one.
Oh, I have a thing pulled up for the Netflix one.
Okay, go ahead.
So, because of Disney Plus,
which is fucking awesome.
Yep. Netflix, they needed to like do something. They felt like, in response to Disney Plus launching, so they partnered with Nickelodeon on a multi-year content deal. Which I guess Netflix has said that a lot of their traffic is like kids stuff.
For sure.
So they thought it was like a no-brainer to like defend against Disney Plus pretty much.
I think it's dope. I mean, I think the competition between the two is dope. Like, I got Disney Plus. Actually, we like pre-ordered Disney Plus. So it's like they have it separated into like Pixar and all of these other like crazy movie, TV show shit. Gargoyles is on there. The 90s X-Men is on there. Like fucking what? Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I already went through like and looked at everything
like,
they
holy
had.
shit. So like it's dope, and it's like them grabbing towards Nickelodeon on the Netflix side. I'm like, I already dug the fact that they had Good Burger on there for quite a few weeks, and my kids watched the hell out of that. So it's like I want to see Rocket Power. I want to see like all of those crazy ass Nickelodeon shows that I was getting because I'm still subscribed to both.
Well, I think it said they're looking to do live action series.
I wouldn't doubt it. I didn't read
about
into
the
it too much.
Nickelodeon stuff.
Yo,
Hey, it's great. I don't have an opinion because I
Modern Life,
didn't
live
watch
action, that's
Nickelodeon. Yeah.
It'd be like Sonic.
Cast
Oh, yeah.
movie. Yep.
I didn't watch Nickelodeon, so I have no horse in this race.
Like,
You seen that meme where it's like their mom saying it, like complaining about something won't change anything, and then it's like, look at Sonic or whatever. We did it. We did it.
just bullied a whole studio into submission.
So did you cancel your Netflix?
Did I cancel Netflix? Not yet. I haven't.
Monique is disappointed in you.
Right? I lowered the tier. It was like 4 devices, and then we lowered the tier to 2 devices because chances are we're going to be watching Disney Plus on some TVs and Netflix on others. But yeah.
You got bandwidth for that? Fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking hate. I need internet. I need it. Fucking hate it.
Move closer to people that are so close they can breathe.
Closer to fucking society.
Gross.
They got
right?
dirtier air, though.
Fucking gross. Light
Yeah,
pollution.
Yeah. And water bills.
Yeah.
Fucking dumb.
That's like my favorite part about driving
And gas
out
bills.
to the studio. I'm like, yo,
And
I
garbage
can
bills.
see the fucking sky. This is amazing. No light pollution. Great.
It was.
Where
great.
is that?
Driving out here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's light pollution.
There's some.
No. Not as like I live
There's a lot of light
in
pollution.
St. Cloud compared
You can
to
actually
Well,
see
yeah.
stars and shit
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah,
In St.
for
Cloud
sure.
you can't.
Kinda, yeah.
No. Yeah, you can't.
But what was I gonna say? Oh, so I know a lot of people who there was like isn't there like a free trial like a week for like the Disney Plus or something like that, I think, or whatever. So people are like, oh, I'm gonna binge these shows and stuff like that, and then it's all like, oh, all the like new ones are like once a week.
Yeah. Yeah. And then too, like with certain like phone services,
Smart.
I think it's for Verizon or some shit like that. You get a free year of Disney Plus
heard
or
about
whatever.
that,
So
yeah.
like Disney Plus is pretty dope, but will I cancel Netflix for it? Hell no.
I guess.
Well, yeah,
I guess with Sprint you get Hulu or something. I just noticed. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know with Disney or whatever with
With
Verizon.
Yeah.
The extra amount you pay ain't worth Disney Plus for a year though. That's
Man.
I have Hulu.
I don't know. I went on my Sprint account and it said activate your Hulu or something, and I was like,
I don't want no fucking Hulu.
You do. Wu-Tang's on Hulu.
I don't give a shit.
Lupin
about no
the
Wu-Tang.
Third is on Hulu.
there you go.
Cancel.
That is so
Cancel.
gangsta.
Hulu's got some pretty good stuff.
Yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
a majority
Isn't
of the
Atlanta on
people-
Hulu too?
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah. They got
Still
some,
waiting on season 3 though.
Yeah, they got some bangers.
Price,
Oh, Atlanta is on Hulu, isn't it?
Yeah.
prices
I
on
wouldn't
it-
know because I fucking stream.
Prices on the can though.
So Bryce, did you watch The
Pricing,
Mandalorian
okay.
or no?
No,
Oh, you did.
no.
Okay.
Isn't it weekly?
Yeah,
It is
there's
weekly.
but there's 2 out already because they had
The
one-
initial launch.
They had the
and then
initial
week.
launch one, and then every Friday there will be one, except for like one of the weeks. There's one early because the Star Wars movie comes out on Friday.
It's,
What platform
it's
is
getting
that
rave
on?
reviews, isn't it?
What was it? Oh, Disney Plus. Mandalorian.
I didn't.
It's a Star Wars series.
Yeah.
I have to look. 'cause
I'm
it
sure
sounds-
it's literally on the first page.
It's literally the
No,
it's the
I
first
don't-
banner
Bold.
that pops up when you
Yeah.
log in.
That's not when I log in. That's not what pops up. They must know that my kids are little babies.
Oh,
Fucking Monsters Inc. Huge.
oh.
Monsters University.
See, they got your info already.
They
Disney's
do.
too powerful.
Well,
Fucking
I am-
tuned in.
Take them down.
I guess I'm logging in on an Xbox One, so maybe they just guessed what I wanted.
You're like, this guy knows what's up. Fucking
They
Xbox
wanted.
One, man.
He wanted. What's some movie where chicks
Well,
topless?
Well,
Killing Me Softly with. What's her
You're
name?
gonna say the crying game or some
The
shit.
Crying Game.
He
He wants Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon.
Oh Jesus!
Where there's
The Fly with Jeff Goldblum.
a rape scene and a half. And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I was going a different way with that.
Oh,
the best is on Disney Plus. You know they have the film Dumbo in there or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like a disclaimer that says this film is based on the original version
Oh.
and may contain outdated or racially insensitive or something
Yep.
like that. Whatever
They got
the
that on a
disclaimer
lot
Oh,
of,
really?
They got that on a lot of things.
Yeah.
On there. There was like a big like.
we were racist ones.
There was like a super conservative like where they were like saying, "Why is that on there? We don't need to know that." Or
The
whatever.
thing is,
What?
is, like, just know what you're consuming.
They're like
That way people know if they don't
Oh,
wanna
that they're
watch
being
it.
warning
Yeah.
people
they're
about
like,
it.
oh, they're
Yeah.
being PC or whatever. So they,
Oh, we
Oh,
can't
fucking
watch
Disney.
Fantasia and all its racist
They-
glory.
It is fucking Disney. Like,
Yeah.
PC Disney.
they own
Yep.
your favorite news
I
network.
can't believe they kept that shit on there.
There's a few things that didn't make it on there, but those were just the really bad
Like
things.
Pocahontas.
I'm sure that's.
I'm sure that's on there.
You know, it's
Oh,
not
it's
on
pretty
there though.
racist.
The Road to El Dorado, but they got like most of the other animated films, even though that's like the GOAT.
I was gonna say, isn't that? Made
I don't
by
think
a
I've
different
ever
studio
even
or
seen
something?
that one.
Let's get down. Yeah.
It's not made by Disney, is it?
I don't think it is.
What?
The Road to El Dorado, I'm pretty
No,
sure.
that
isn't.
was actually a third party.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay.
The Land Before
That's why.
Time.
That's
those
why
are-
it's not on there.
Yeah,
The
Land Before
Road?
Time was
Okay. I was
That
thinking
Randy
beautiful,
Bluth guy?
beautiful film.
Or
thinking
whatever?
El Dorado. Not
Isn't that
The
his
Road,
name?
too.
No idea.
Okay.
They have the Rescuers
I
down
know that.
under.
I know
right now.
Randy Bluth like made a ton of. I think that's his name.
Yeah, George
Fucking
Michael Bluth.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm
Shut
amped.
up.
Amped.
So you've watched Disney Plus, you've seen The Mandalorian, you've
I watched one
fully
episode.
hooked.
The new one's out today, but I
You're
ain't watched
fully
it yet.
hooked. Did you know that you get 4 codes or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. You weren't gonna give me one, were you?
He's the one who's got it, but okay.
Just fucking throw him straight under the
Chris
bus
already
right
offered
away.
me one like day one.
You could.
I haven't taken it yet.
Oh.
Other Chris did, not you.
I was like,
like, Ernest already
Oh,
got 2
I
of mine.
assumed when you told me that it was Chris, but
yeah,
No, other
Okay.
Chris.
I was like laughing because I know
Ah.
it wasn't me. Yeah, because what is it?
I would feel bad, but I wouldn't care, I guess.
What?
If I took someone else's code.
Yeah,
Because I'm not getting it.
Well, literally the
Like,
worst thing. You know what's the best is HBO fucking whatever.
Yeah,
it
I'm
is,
not getting it
is
yet.
Like,
I don't know. Maybe
HBO's is
someday
like
I will.
$15 only for HBO shit, which ain't worth $15.
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
You haven't seen
HBO
Barry,
Go.
though.
Oh,
Or Game
God.
of Thrones.
The only thing that
Or the Watchmen I heard is
Oh my
really
goodness.
good
the
too.
only
Bro.
actual
Yeah.
thing
Here we go.
Chris, don't
Here
watch
we
it. Chris,
fucking
don't-
go.
the only thing from HBO Go that
And
I mildly
Chernobyl.
enjoyed
Was Chernobyl.
was Tour de Pharmacy.
Tour de Pharmacy.
Oh, that movie was fucking awesome.
It was
It
good.
was fucking ridiculous.
Fucking John Cena, dude.
Yo. Orlando Bloom when he
Yeah.
got his dick out or whatever.
When I first saw
Flew
that,
off a
I
cliff.
didn't even know that was Orlando Bloom.
Yeah.
It like took till the credits until I was like, wait a minute.
Wasn't it some like parody Andy Samberg film or something?
Oh, yeah.
Andy
Yeah.
Samberg, yep.
It's about the Tour de France. It's just like ridiculous characters.
That Jeff Goldblum
Parody,
that was
yeah.
great.
It did have Jeff Gold. It had fucking Marty Haas was
Yep, Marty Haas.
Fuck Marty Haas.
Oh, that movie's so good.
Oh man.
But don't buy HBO Go to watch it though.
No, I only buy HBO Go for the Game of Thrones season.
Ah, okay.
So Mandalorian, is it good?
First episode was good. Really good, actually, surprisingly. Even Caleb's like hyped for it when he watched
Well,
it.
of course he would be.
Like, he's like, this is better than anything I saw on Netflix, he said.
Of course he would be. Anything. He would go on Hulu and be like, oh, fuck, this blows Netflix out of the water. They got Seinfeld?
Sorry. God dang.
Like any other option provided against the, the Wainwright curse.
Well, the thing about Netflix is that like, sure they have some good stuff here and there, but like, a lot of their originals like, it's hit and miss. Like. You have
It's
your,
a
ones,
lot
you
of
have
hit
your
and
ones
miss.
that win awards, but you have your ones that are dog shit too. So
Well, the
like,
thing is
yeah.
their Netflix originals they don't adhere to one like genre.
There are
Their Netflix
yeah.
originals are everything.
Like
There
you
are
have
so
stuff like
many-
Triple Frontier, but then was that movie with Mads Mikkelsen a Netflix one too?
I don't
The
know.
Arctic one?
Yeah.
Polar.
It might. Oh, Polar was, yeah.
Yeah.
Polar was
Yeah.
awesome.
That movie was amazing.
Right.
Am I the only one who thinks there's a disproportionate amount of Netflix like shows where they do food stuff?
I fucking love
Well,
it.
they want the
'cause
Food
I'm a
Network
foodie.
people.
I mean, it's,
Yeah,
I
I'm a
watched
foodie.
some of it, but still, it's like
Yeah, they
the
want
chef
that-
show?
they'll be
Yeah.
like, oh, there's
I
one
fucks
that
with
there's one where they go around. And it's like tacos around the world or something like that.
Yeah.
Like what is the like what
Well,
the fuck?
because they take everything from every other cable.
Then there's like a street food one.
Network or
Like
whatever.
there's multiple street food
The
ones.
fucking
Yeah.
chef show is like king. Has all of the chefs I look up to in that show.
There you go. See, they got you.
They got me.
And you didn't watch The Boys yet.
It's so good.
It's the only I still have Prime.
They
on
already,
Really?
they already
damn it.
wrapped on like I think season 2 filming, and you haven't even watched the first season, Chris.
How many episodes is the first season?
6.
6.
Can I binge
six?
it
I thought it
this
was 8, but
weekend?
maybe
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
They're like
45.
like 40 minutes to an hour each episode, and there's 6 episodes, so
Yeah.
it's not.
All right.
We watched like 4, didn't we? Like
Yeah, we did quite a
we
bit.
started watching it, and I think they told me about The Boys, and we started watching it at their house, and I'm like, go to the next one. After the first one, I'm like, go to the next one. And we watched the next one, and Rosalie, want to keep going? Go to the next one.
It's like we were binging Lost, man.
Yeah, we watched like 10 episodes of Lost every
Yep.
weekend day for like a while.
We like finished playing games and we're like, well, let's watch some Lost.
Yeah, let's get 10 episodes of Lost at 3 a.m. Like rolls around. Yeah, they're watching it right now.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Are they watching Lost?
Yep.
Yeah.
I just saw Jack over there and I was like, we gotta go back.
We gotta go back.
Except it's got to be like a 70s like print Ford Bronco or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a dope Ford Bronco, though.
Yep.
I do want that Ford Bronco. That was like mint condition, like 70s Ford Bronco that guy drove in that show.
Yep.
And it looked awesome. I'm like, I could kill my wife and escape in this. I could really see it.
Well, you try to escape it.
Yeah, try to escape. Police chase.
Hey, if it was a 70s one, OJ would have got away.
Yeah. So what do you think about that article that you posted that said the Mandalorian could be... How is he doing, though? The actor that plays the Mandalorian that I can never remember his name.
Pedro
Pedro Pascal, yeah.
How's he doing?
Yeah. I've never seen him bad in anything.
The first episode, like he has...
He's barely in it.
No,
mask on.
He's in it a lot. It's always mask on, though, so far.
Okay.
Never taken off yet.
Not yet. Episode
I'm
2,
sure
though.
at some point his mask will come off.
When he's boning a girl.
Mandalorian.
An alien
with
with trait
In the
tits.
mask.
Dude, it'll come off.
Trace tetas. It'll be a it'll be a Total Recall
I don't know.
crossover episode.
He's a bounty hunter. I mean,
And
so he's kind of gray area.
of course, he's like the rogue-like character. Dashingly handsome. And going to
Well,
plow
he does have nice armor.
aliens.
Are we talking about
You know,
talking about Cowboy Bebop here?
no,
Yeah,
that-
Cowboy Bebop.
Talking about Cowboy Bebop.
So what do you think about them saying it's the best TV Western since Justified? Clearly they haven't seen Longmire, but continue.
Well, they say it's like the article said TV Western. I'm like, do you mean? I guess it's a TV show, but it's not on TV. What do you call
Western themes.
What do you call a
Yeah.
show that's not on TV, but they call it a TV show?
A cash grab.
Yeah.
It's on a streaming
Do
service.
we just call it a
series?
streaming show, or what do you call it? I don't know.
I think that's what they do call it, yeah.
Okay.
Bullshit, though.
Do I think it's? I mean, it seemed really good so far. I mean, what was the episode like? Like a
40 minutes.
40-some minutes, or
Oh, they're good episodes,
Yeah.
good length.
yeah.
So, but Justified is really fucking good.
I know it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Justified's like one of the best.
I mean, they throw a twist at you in the first episode, so that's all you got to worry
Justified's
Alright.
like one of the best series of the past, maybe since 2000.
It's really
Jeez.
fucking good. Have you seen Justified at all? It's really good.
about. And the droid that's in it's like
the
ridiculous.
first episode of Justified, like that fucking ending, like you're fucking hooked.
Yep.
Like as soon as you see that.
Yep. Justified, it's
It helped make a few of those actors really big that weren't already Timothy Olyphant. If
Oh, yeah,
not
the Boy Crowder
Yeah.
guy's in like TV shows and movies now. And
Yep. Yeah, I remember when he was in Sons of Anarchy, it's just like a weird like transvestite role, and then he's been going up, Predator
Yep.
with Predators
He
with
was in the Tomb Raider movie
pianist
too,
guy.
I believe.
Brody. He's in what?
He's in the Tomb Raider movie, like the new one.
Oh, nice. But that show is really good. It's phenomenal. It's very TV formulaic,
Season
but
3 with the other,
only I noticed that shit apparently. So
Season 3 where they brought in Bobby.
oh yep. They have some of the best.
They had Bubba in it, man. That's all you need to know.
But there's Breaking Bad is very TV formulaic. Justified's villains, the formulaic villains that they have, the seasonal villains essentially is what TV formulaic is.
I mean, I watched.
Yeah, that show has the best villains I've probably seen on TV.
I mean, I watched
For a TV
Justified,
show.
and then people were like, "Hey, watch Breaking Bad." I'm like, "I already watched Justified. I'm good."
Breaking Bad is really fucking good, but
I actually would rather see it from
I'm
the law's
debating.
perspective than from like the person doing stupid stuff.
let's see. I
mean, I don't like mob movies, so there you go.
Okay.
Breaking Bad is
100%
really good.
sense.
I'm
It
debating
is.
if I like Justified more than Breaking Bad. It's It's
Wynn
very
Duffy,
hard.
I know Breaking
Yeah,
Bad
Wynn
is
Duffy,
really good.
Quarles, like
Yep.
who's the guy in the? Can't remember his fucking name.
There's the guy from Tombstone. What's his name?
Oh, Sam Elliott's in it
that's the
too.
one, that's the one.
Shaved Sam Elliott.
Yep.
That will blow your mind. Yeah. You look at that guy shaved and you're like, whoa, put it all back. Like that. I have.
You think he really shaved it and they digital it up?
They could have. That
They
dude.
put like a bald cap over.
Yeah. There's a reason he has a mustache, and that's because the distance between my hairline to my eyebrows is the distance between his bottom of his nose and upper lip. Like there's a lot of real estate on his upper lip. And it's usually covered with it's just weird. You're just not seeing it with a beard. Like Marlboro Man beard, I think he's had a mustache his entire career.
Yeah, he at least has a mustache.
And they got him to shave it, I guess. Yep, he paid
They
him
must
a lot.
have paid a king's ransom for
Yeah,
that. Like,
it sucks because he's a really good fucking actor, but his villain part was like he did a lot of like he's like working everything behind the scenes.
I wouldn't say
kinda.
he was the best villain on the show. Like,
No.
Boyd Crowder,
No.
like Robert Quarles.
Boyd Crowder is
They did
the
Boyd-
arch nemesis from Hong Kong.
They did-
he's like throughout
they-
the entire season.
They did Boyd dirty on that show, though.
Quarles, I think Quarles, he was up there
he's
for
the
best
most,
villain
like,
in that show, probably.
He's the most like badass.
I mean, I could
Yeah.
talk about spoilers, right?
For
It's
Justified,
been done
Yeah.
for at least like
yeah.
6
I mean,
years.
he's
or
got the
something.
gun on like the thing that comes out of his sleeve.
Yeah,
or
he's got
whatever, Quarles
He's
does.
got the derringers that come out of the sleeves,
That's fucking sweet.
and that's his shtick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fucking
and
sweet.
you see him, he's like, yep, and he's got a suit on. He's like, yep, and he's just pops people in the head, and it's like that's fucking
sweet.
cool. You'll know the actor when you see him. I guess I could show you who it is.
It's Neil.
He plays a lot of supporting roles.
He was
Neil McDowell or McDonald.
yeah,
or
he
something
was
like
the
that, or-
dentist in Desperate Housewives or whatever.
Oh God, yeah, that's
I
right.
have never seen that show.
I was forced
Did
to
I
watch
see-
that show back in the day. Like
Maybe.
Why were you?
I don't know if I saw Devious Maids or Desperate Housewives.
What? There's a show called Devious Maids.
Oh yeah.
I never heard of that.
There he is with the
shit,
derringer
the
out.
fucking guy. Okay,
Yep.
sure.
This guy, yeah.
He played in the movie Red.
Neil McDonald.
Fucking,
Oh.
yep. Robert fucking Quarles, dude.
Damien
Yo.
fucking Dark.
He plays the cop. He plays the cop in the fucking Sean Bean Hitchhiker.
Oh yeah. the-
Fucking Robert Quarles, dude.
Oh, The Hitcher was
Hitcher,
that.
yep.
Oh, that
Neil
movie was too
McDonough.
good.
Yeah.
Or however you pronounce
John
it.
Ryder,
Justified
dude.
season 3. Arlo Givens, that actor, surprisingly really good.
Yep.
Dickie Bennett, good. Ava Crowder, it's good. That's right. Fucking what's his name?
Even the guy who
Rappaport plays fucking Daryl Crow or whatever. Some Bayou airboat motherfucker. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Some sleeveless
Wasn't his
motherfucker.
brother the one that's like the 20 paces? Like he's like you can like knife somebody before they can draw their gun if you're within 20 paces.
Yes,
or whatever?
yes. 21 feet.
Yeah, or something like
21
that.
feet. He's like, the guy with a knife, like, he's just within 21 feet. He's winning a standoff or whatever. And that ends funny.
Yep.
Wendy Crow, the sister, now, she's packing.
Even the guy who played Colt was like
Packing
a
heat.
well-known dude.
What
I
other
can't remember
shit
who
did
he
she
was
play
though.
in?
He had been in shit.
I don't know what else she plays in, actually.
Face looks familiar.
Wendy Crow, played by Alicia Witt.
She's been in more shit since she was in that than anything.
Alicia Witt performs Christmas Miracle. Oh, she sings. She's in The Walking Dead. Is she?
She might be. I don't
Not
know.
like one episode or something.
Since 2010. I don't even fucking remember her.
Oh, that's where I saw her at last holiday.
Last holiday.
An urban legend, yes.
Yeah, baby. She was in Dune 1984, I guess.
Wow, was she the kid?
She may have actually been the kid. Let me see if I can find her IMDb here.
That's fucking sweet.
Oh, Ross, talk about something. Talk about Mandalorian. Why did you like it? Is it worth watching? Do you think it deserves awards? Do you think
If you're a Star
Disney
Wars fan,
Plus
it's
deserves
worth
your
watching,
money?
100%.
There was an article I read where someone said that it was the death of the franchise to not have like releases of Star Wars things be like big events. And he said by having like TV shows, you're like ruining that or something. And I was like, I'm like,
That's trash.
So by having tons of books and video games, it wasn't ruined already.
I know, that's what I didn't understand about like. He's like, oh, the movies like were big events. I'm like, they're still going to be big events. I'm like, I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Considering that they can't figure out how they're going to try to do this last movie, like they're in rewrites or reshoots, or they're trying to have
there's spoilers.
George Lucas save the franchise here.
There's going to be stuff in The Mandalorian that's going to come up in the movie.
Yep,
I'm
she
pretty
played
sure.
the kid.
Yep, that's what I figured.
Let me see.
Alicia Atreides. Some fucking
yeah,
little demon girl. Okay, so
Well,
that's
she
pretty
was
fucking
born-
nifty. She was born what?
She
With
was
the
born that way.
spice
Yeah,
spice
with the
high?
spice, dude.
She's the abomination child that the one wants to.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That is all we have for regular stuff. We didn't even get. Okay, so there was a couple things I wanted to mention. Nike is living by their promise to cut ties with retailers. They're going to stop selling their stuff on Amazon. So they're working at it.
Did you hear that they said something about that's going to make like something with knockoffs be harder to like tell if it's authentic because they're not selling authentic ones on Amazon anymore? I don't know. There was some weird thing I read. I don't know.
They'll have a harder time
if
selling.
Amazon just starts selling fake ones.
They could. I
It's like
mean,
bootlegs.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Direct from China or whatever. Just you know.
So I listened to the entirety of the impeachment inquiry hearings, day
rage
1
quit.
and day 2.
jeez.
During work, it was. We're not going to talk about politics, okay? Let's just say, okay, boomer. Like,
Okay, boom.
that's all you need to say, I guess, because it's like,
It's all a bunch of puppets.
that was great.
Just because it's illegal doesn't mean that it's illegal to do if you're the president,
Like,
right?
Yep.
Or
I'm waiting
I'm
for
pretty
the-
sure they're going for the Trump's a moron. He can't do something like that. Intelligent. Like,
I need them
Like-
to ask one of the House representatives, some witness, someone, to just ask them straight up: is Russia an enemy of the United States?
There we fucking go.
And they're gonna be like, "Well, it's a difficult question to answer," and because when they ask a question, their time's running out, so they're like, "Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no." Just a witness does that to them, just like yes or no. It's all. Well, it's difficult. I mean, they have an economy. It's not our economy, right? Or is it? Did I get you? Did I get you the loophole? The poophole loophole? It's redundant. It's redundant. But anyway, we'll see where that goes in the future and not talk about it.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any other what?
You gonna get that Motorola Razr, Bryce?
No, because you said it was like
Bruh.
$1,500.
$1,500,
Yep.
and you know there's gonna be screen problems, bro.
Probably. I mean,
It's probably $1,500 for the patent. Probably they're just giving it away because they don't think it's gonna be
I
successful.
could have swore I saw there was like a classic mode that made it with the keys and stuff on the screen and stuff.
Oh yeah, they gotta have that. That'd be cool.
The nostalgia.
The
factor.
Razor is so good. Like that phone was so good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so good.
Only douchebags had the Razor right away when it came out, though.
Yeah, I didn't have it
I
until
had like
late.
the
was a douchebag.
thing that was like it was like a razor, but it was not a razor. I had like the generic one.
The Motorola Crazer.
No, I don't. I think it just had like a number name. Like it was like one of them like awful
In it. Okay.
phones.
Off-brand Razor.
Yeah.
It was actually a Motorola phone, but it was just like the Motorola something something,
Right.
letters and
Sure,
numbers
sure,
or whatever.
Right. You got anything you want to add, Alex? Did you like The Mandalorian?
It was all right. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right.
It's like it's worth watching if that's what you're asking.
Yep.
Did you hear that Kevin Feige is putting on like all Star Wars projects on hold now or something?
Is it?
Really?
Yeah.
Because they can't screw this one up, or everyone will lose faith.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, they got Obi-Wan coming back. It's like,
Well, if you saw that rumor I showed you or whatever about like them getting George Lucas to come
fix it.
fix it or whatever, because they said they had like three.
The Rise of Skywalker.
They had 3 versions of the movie, and they claimed that they were showing test audiences them, and the best one only had like a 60-some rating.
Yep.
So then they claimed that they brought in George Lucas to like do stuff, and he had the one that he proposed to them that they show people got like an 80-some rating.
Wow.
It's crazy to me that George Lucas created a beast of a franchise and is not involved with it, and you have people who resurrected his story and is trying to put a capstone on it. Like, end it. And it's
the rumor was that one of the versions had where Rey literally just, like, totally, like, decimates the Emperor, like, just beats him, like...
Spoiler alert.
Well, it's a rumor.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, and then it said people were, like, laughing and couldn't take it seriously or something.
They probably had a bunch of conservatives watching that. Like, woman can't hold lightsaber. Like, 2 lightsabers, goddamn! I mean, this is science fiction.
I mean, if they try to make him like frail and awful because he like fell, got thrown off the thing in the movie.
He's been alive for a while.
I'm gonna be like, oh no.
He's gonna be a skeleton. He's gonna be like the Emperor on the golden throne. Yeah, just alive by cables and just psychic energy.
He's gonna be in like a floating throne thing that he forced like
could be
some kind of fucking Thanos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, we will catch you next time.
Later.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. You could catch us currently at the Prime 4 podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 podcast.